This is part 2 of Troop 566's Coleman 3-burner liquid stove fuel tutorial, and it is titled Fueling the Stove. The stove is ideally operated on Coleman liquid fuel. This is available in metal cans, in 1 gallon metal cans like this from many sources such as camping stores, hardware stores, grocery stores, department stores, and variety drug stores. Coleman fuel is white gas, which means it is pure gas without any chemical additives found in automotive gasoline. It seems to last longer and not go stale in storage as compared to other fuels. Newer model versions of the stove labeled dual fuel, like this here, may also be operated on unleaded automobile gasoline. This, however, will shorten the life of the stove's generator. Troop 566 uses only Coleman liquid fuel. On each camping trip, Troop 566 takes 3 gallons of Coleman fuel over here, and it keeps it in this red cooler. This quantity of fuel is usually enough for our troops' weekend trips, when we have 6 to 9 stoves operating for dinner, breakfast, and occasionally lunch. The cooler is easily visible because of its red color, and it protects the fuel from the heat of the sun and provides additional protection during transport. The cooler is best transported in the back of a trailer or a pickup truck. Keeping the cooler in the passenger compartment is frowned upon for safety reasons. Consistent use of the red cooler allows all troop members to locate fuel on a trip. The cooler also has room for several Coleman fuel filters, funnels, and a small can of oil to lubricate the pump seals and slide. The stove should be filled before each use. It is embarrassing to have the stove quit halfway through the cooking process. You can do this just before each use, or you can fill it up after each meal, assuming you wait until the stove has had time to cool completely. The stove should be completely cool before you remove the gas tank. If in bad weather such as rain or snow, be sure to lower the back of the stove to keep the weather out. Take the tank to the red cooler and pick out the lightest of the Coleman fuel tanks. Also, take a filter funnel, possibly even the oil can. Take all these items to a location in the great outdoors. This safe place should be away from others, away from anything combustible, away from any ignition sources like stoves, pilot lights, flames, cigarettes, etc. A safe location where spilled fuel will not be much of a concern, and in bad weather, find a way to keep moisture, rain or snow, out of the fuel can and fuel tank when it is opened. What you should do is place the tank with a filling lid in the most upright position, this lid upright. The tank has a flat spot on the opposite side of this filling location to make this position stable. Remove the filler cap with the tank at arm's length by slowly turning the filler knob counterclockwise, lefty-loosey, positioning your hand to block any possible spray from getting you. You should hear a hiss when the pressure leaves the can. When you remove the filler cap, place it upside down in a safe spot to keep it from getting dirt into the internal side. If dirt gets in, you could get the dirt into the can when you close up the can. Double check that the main fuel knob is fully clockwise. Right here, make sure that you can't turn it any more right. If it seems it is already in this position, turn it slightly counterclockwise and back to ensure it was not stuck in the fully counterclockwise location. Double check that the fuel pump knob is also fully closed, right here. It should be fully clockwise or righty-tighty. If it was already in this position, turn it slightly counterclockwise to prove that it was not stuck in the fully open position. Then turn back fully clockwise again. The use of the Coleman fuel funnel to fill the tank is strongly recommended. The filter is used to prevent dirt from entering the fuel tank where it might block passages in your stove. Remove any contaminants from the Coleman fuel filter before inserting the tip into the filter neck of the fuel tank.